So Malin will take L pose to build up our practice towards handstand. So sit with your bum against the wall and extend your legs out long in front of you. So we'll take a measure of the length of your legs away from the wall. So then we'll place the heels of the hands where the heels of your feet are, and then I'll place a finger here and I'll just help you out in that way. You can place the heels of your hands there. That's right. All the way to there. That's good. And then take a stance wide enough with your hands that you can feel that you can draw shoulder blades onto the back, that there's space in the front of your heart. That's it. That's good, just like that. Fingertips rooted, knuckles rooted, and then the forearms will hold really strong to the midline. And just to add a further refinement, you see how the eyes of her elbows cheat, kind of stage cheat towards the front of the mat. So they're not all the way turned, if you want to turn it all the way. That's it. And they're not all the way this way either, you see. So they sort of stage cheat, and that's her forearms holding the midline really strong. So come to a downward facing dog. Good, and I'm going to support you just a little bit here, Malin, kind of firming the triceps a little more. So there's a tiny bit of an external rotation right there for you, and soften right here, shoulders on the back. And now walk your feet up the wall so your heels come in line, in the same line as your hips. Yeah, that's good. You can walk up a little bit higher. A little bit less high. There we go. And now press your hands into the floor really strong. Lift your head, soften at the base of your heart, and now wrap your buttocks towards your heels and press. And hold here for 5 smooth breaths. Excellent job. So I'm going to support you here. Yeah, there we go. So this is spinning. That's right. And then walk down. Great. And you can bring yourself all the way down and take a child's pose. So when we're learning how to practice L pose, we are going to want to start just by learning how to place our feet up the wall. The tendency is going to be for the feet to walk really high up the wall. We want to keep the feet even with the hips. If you're working on your own at home, it's going to take you a minute to figure out where that is. Do your best. Learn how to root into your hands and into your feet at the same time. You start with a practice of 5 breaths, or even 2 or 3 breaths to start. What we're trying to do is build up to holding L pose for 1 solid minute. You'll hold L pose for 1 solid minute, and then once you've got that practice held within alignment, that's going to be the point where learning how to kick up into a handstand, learning how to do a spotted handstand is going to be much, much easier. So once again, the protocol is going to be to build up your L pose, to hold for 1 minute, and you can use a timer for yourself. So then to progress the L pose, Malin, you can come back up. What we're going to do is we're going to start to build up to move a straight leg through the air. So what it's going to take for us to learn how to kick a straight leg up into handstand is to be able to move our straight leg through space from the floor up into the sky. And we practice that in a handstand, and that's how we learn. So Malin, come and take L pose again. We'll help you with the measure. So extend your legs. There's the measuring the legs. Heels of the hands go where the heels of the feet were. Nice broad enough space. There we go. And she's working her shoulders. Okay. Good. Deepest breath. Downward facing dog. And I'm going to help you again right here because I know this is a little bit of a challenge. There we go. There we go. And now walk your legs up the wall. Good. And now lift your right leg up into the sky. And now bend your left knee. And now as you exhale, bring your leg all the way down to the floor. Bring it all the way. See if you can bring it through straight. Bring it straight. Straight leg. All the way down. There we go. And then all the way back up again. Woo! Straight leg, straight leg. All the way down. Good. And all the way back up again. That's the practice. Take the foot to the wall. Change legs. Lift one leg in the air. Super strong straight leg. Bend the other knee. Take it through the air. Hold the midline. That's it. And bring it back up. That's so good, Malin. Good. Take it down. Yeah, and lift it back up. Yeah, and then come on down. That's fine. Okay, so come and take a child's pose. This time do an extended child's pose. You just get a little variation through the stretch in the side of the body. So you can see that practice is a wonderful challenge. It builds a lot of heat. And it's just a really great learning because you'll feel the leg will waver out to the side. You won't be able to keep it into the midline, so then you have to keep working it to the midline, and you kind of refine it like that. And that's one of those yogic practices that it's like a drill. You can, warm up your body with any practice, and then, for example, if you're watching one of the other videos, you can do that wherever your stage is in your development of your handstand practice. You can use this as your model and do that practice instead. So then the third piece would be to kick up with a straight leg. And this is what we've just been building up to do. So Malin, you can come back. Great, so now we'll turn around and face the wall. Good, and we'll do that same. Yes, good, Malin, that's so great. And then go ahead and step in with one foot, lift the other leg strong and straight, and now practice kicking up with a straight leg. Straighten your leg all the way, engage that muscle a little more, that's right. And then come back down and just practice kicking up. Flex your foot, brighten your toes, and really kick with a straight leg. That's it. Exactly. And come back down. And then you can practice with the other leg, lead with the other leg, and that's always a good, fun game to lead with the other leg, the non-obvious leg. There we go. Good. There we go. And it's a little more challenging, right? So then you keep working both sides. Go ahead, do it one more time. Strong, straight arm, straight leg. Try kicking up with that. That's it. So you keep working it. And then bring yourself back down. So you work with both the dominant leg and the non-dominant leg. You can bring yourself to a child's pose. You work with both the dominant and the non-dominant leg and keep building the strength and keep building. You see how easy it is for even a very experienced student to be bending the knee a little bit. So then you keep working to just keep it really clean and straight as it moves through space. That's your L pose to handstand progression practice.